They think it's a game. They think it's a joke. They think it's a game. They think it's a joke. They think it's a game. They think it's a joke. They think it's a game. They think it's a street. All streets. All streets.
Hands up. Don't shoot. Hands up. Don't shoot. Hands up. Don't shoot. Don't shoot.
I said, honestly, I grew up in the same footprint that Mike Brown did, like the Normandy School District. I grew up in Northwoods, and I had to walk up and down Natural Bridge Road. Same places he went to school, I did. So he experienced the same police interactions that I did more than 20 years ago. And the behavior hasn't changed.
Hands on my head. Please don't shoot me dead. Got my hands on my head. Please don't shoot me dead. Got my hands on my head. Please don't shoot me dead. Got my hands on my head. Please don't shoot me dead. Got my hands on my head.
October came about in part because there was an opportunity. Once the prosecutor actually announced initially that he expected the grand jury to come back in mid-October, we saw that as an opportunity to lift this from just being one moment, one case, to really take a stand on this national epidemic of police violence that's occurring in Black and brown communities. We wanted to draw a line not just here in Ferguson and St. Louis city or county, but to say nationally that this has to stop. We've got to change the way that policing is done in our communities. We have to actually change the way that police interact with us in our communities.
United we stand. United we fall. 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 The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. The people.
The real potential in this moment, it shouldn't be missed. I mean, a lot of our elders actually have allied or seen this as a type of another Montgomery. They've seen the kind of the same signs on the grounds. This could be the spark of a movement. What we don't want to miss is what's happening with the generations. Then we saw a flood of white students going into the South. Here we're starting up South with indigenous youth actually recognizing the need and their own power to turn around and fight back, to resist, to bring change and transformation into their own communities.
This is what democracy looks like. Show them what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Tell them what democracy looks like.
A big part of changing this from just a moment to a movement was, one, recognizing that obviously it's not just here in St. Louis, tying this and broadening this to the national movement with other organizations and activists, but also recognizing that this moment is redefining the way that we're actually organizing. A lot of the tactics and things that we did on the ground are changing. The youth are using brand new tactics, they think of different strategies, and we're finding ways day in, day out to embrace it, uplift it, and make certain that they're able to carry this forward effectively. And it's moving forward because of them.
You feel like I feel, if you think that enough is enough, if you are ready for change, and I'm talking about real change, I'm not talking about that made for TV, that commercialized change, I'm talking about people power. If you're ready for people power, make some noise like the people are supposed to. Louder, y'all. Louder. Louder